behind me is the brand new range from Ego Power Plus that is coming to you in 2025. Now in this video, we're going to go through all these products individually so that you know exactly what you're getting. Let's get stuck in with the first product.
Tested by Machinery Nation.
So there's definitely going to be some new products that everyone hasn't seen worldwide yet, as well as some of the stuff that the States haven't had that we get to see first.
Aren't we lucky boys, eh?
Now I think there's something behind you there, Josh, which is your biggest fan.
Yeah, one fan anyway.
Right, let's do that one first. So Josh, your only fan.
Only fans. I didn't think it was that sort of channel, to be honest with you. Right, so this is the brand new FN1000E. It's a misting fan, so it's not designed to get moisture into the air. It's designed to cool the air. So we've got two jets on the side and we've got a fan. We fit it up with a 2.5 amp hour battery, which will give you up to 3 hours run time. And if you come around the front, we'll just turn it on. Simple button there. You've got 5 speed settings. Fan's just starting. You can alter your fan settings up and down like so on the plus and minus. You also have a turbo mode like so. Now this is an oscillating fan. So again, there's 3 different settings: 180, 120 and 90. So you can change the oscillation. And then when you want it to mist, we'll push this button like so. And there we go, it is misting. Again, 2 speed settings on the mister, or 3 should I say actually. And the third setting actually starts and stops the mister, so it sort of turns the mist off for sort of 5 to 10 seconds and then it will turn itself back on again. And this particular machine, if I just turn it off a second, you'll see we got it fitted up onto a 5-gallon bucket, and you've got a filter on the end of your pipe. Now this is designed like a ring, so it can fit straight onto any standard bucket. And also you've got a hose pipe connector, which you can take the filter off and put straight into your mains water. Right, should we check out the next product?
Now this is a machine I've wanted to try for a very long time. This is the Ego powered battery earth auger. Now the States got hold of this machine about 12 months ago, but it's now finally coming to the UK market. It has the 20cm auger on the bottom, but it also has some fantastic features that you won't find on any other auger, including 2 different forward speeds. You've got also a reverse. So if you get your auger stuck, which is a very common thing to do, you can put it in reverse and reverse it back out again. Now, on other augers on the market, you actually have a kick bar. So if the auger was to jam, it comes back and hits you right in the leg. Now, in my experience, that is not very comfortable, but with this, it actually has an electronic brake within it. So if it does go to kick back, the motor will stop that happening before it goes and jams you right in the leg. Now, on this ground that we've got here, I think we might need that. It's also got different functions on the top where it will show if it's got a fault and if the kickback has been come in. Otherwise, it's running and it goes green. So let's turn it on and give it a go. So I've got it in speed 1 to start with. See what happens. There we are. So the kickback has already kicked in. It flashed up with the yellow light and now it's gone back green again. So now I'll pull it back out. Kickback is ticked in, so I'm going to put it into speed 2. See if that makes a difference. Now we're farming. There we go, kickback is gone again, so it didn't hit me in the leg, but you can feel the brake system kick right in. Again, pull it back out, get it going again. Yeah, kick back in again. I like that feature a lot. And there we have our beautiful 20cm hole. Now, if you've ever used a petrol version before, you'll know that that kickback function is a blessing. Now, on a 4 amp hour battery, this will dig up to 50 holes. Now, that's pretty impressive. Right, so I found Mr. Boombastic. What's he doing? Well, there he is. Who thought we'd see this, eh?
I can't pause. Okay. There we have it. That is the brand new Bluetooth speaker from Ego. This is the SK1800E. Now, the 1800 stands for an 1800 watt motor. It's got tweeters, it's got woofers. Huh?
1800 watt motor.
Is that what I said?
Has it got a motor in it?
I don't know, it might have got a motor. But it's got tweeters, woofers, subwoofers, Big woofers, little woofers, it's got everything you ever need. This isn't designed for a job site, this is designed for high quality music. So if you want a really top end sounding bit of kit, this is something you definitely want to have a look at. Now let's have a look at the controls. On the front, you've got your simple on off button, Bluetooth connectivity to your phone. That tells you your battery usage. You can link up to 100 speakers onto this platform. So if you want to rave, and you've got 100 mates, get them to buy 100 of these, dot them around your field, and you can party to your heart's content. Volume controls, simple, play, bass. It's even got a light on the side. Can you see the light? Is that clear?
No, but it's fine.
There is a light, there definitely is a light. And on a 2.5 amp hour battery, you can get up to 50 hours runtime. That is absolutely phenomenal. Anyway, that's enough about the speaker. Let's check out what James has found. Is that your new vacuum, James?
No, that's coming later. This is the new aerator, which is used onto their multi-tool system. Now, for a while, I think the most asked for tool in the Ego lineup has been for a Scarifier or aerator. Well, I think hopefully a proper big Scarifier will come at some point, but this is what they're bringing out at the moment, which is a 38 centimetre lawn aerator. So as you can see, it's got the little wire tines on it here to be able to rip out the thatch out the bottom of your lawn. It does look like it's got a bracket to be able to take out the cylinder, but at the moment you can't actually get any other attachments for it. Again, Ego have left it open, so they're going to be able to expand on that. Now, it's got 3 different height settings. So at the moment, we're just going to put it in high. And the aerator attachment is joined on to the brand new Pro X multi-tool power unit. Now this power unit doesn't just power that, but they've also got the brand new strimming line head to join on, which not only has the power load, but it also has line IQ. Now Josh is going to show you the suckiest Ego product that they have ever made.
It's the vacuum. Right, there is so many features with this vacuum. We can't fit it into one video, but we will bring you a special video on it at a later date. So this is the WDV0900E, and it's Ego's answer to a vacuum. Now, 5 amp hour battery will get you up to 1 hour's runtime. There is so many features that I just cannot explain, but you have got your suction 2.1 meter nozzle, which goes in the front. You can also have it as a blower attachment by changing that round and putting it in the back. You can also clean your filter by putting it on like so, putting it onto turbo mode and changing the nozzle setting so you can clean out your filter. It's got a polyester filter in the back, so it's cleanable. It's a wet and dry vacuum, and one handy little feature I love is the remote. Now, you can fit it on like so, put the battery on, turn the vacuum on, and we can actually start and stop it from the remote. How cool is that?
Now on my back I have the brand new battery powered knapsack sprayer. And if you've ever used a knapsack sprayer before where you're pumping your handle all day long, a battery one makes a lot of sense. Now if you've got Ego batteries, you can have an Ego one. The beauty I like about this is that you can control the pressure right at your fingertips. You have this dial here where you can go from 10 psi all the way up to 350 psi, which makes such a difference rather than having to take the knapsack sprayer off and do it manually from behind. There's also a beautiful feature where it comes with lots of different nozzles in the top. So you can have flat fans, hollow cones, and everything through these features here, but it also has a rose for watering. Now you've also got a single filtration there, but you've got double filtration right inside the tank, so you know that everything going through the pump and mechanism is going to be beautifully clean.
Next up, we have a brand new top handle chainsaw from Ego. This is the CS1200E. So it's got a 12-inch guide bar, it's got a 1/4-inch chain, and we're running on a 2.5 amp hour battery here. I think Ego have done a fantastic job. It's nice and streamlined, and it's worth mentioning that their previous model, you had to have a harness and the battery strapped to the side of you, whereas the battery is actually fundamentally on the machine. It only weighs 2.4 kilos. Let's have a go. awesome, absolute game changer, and it's definitely needed on the market.
We couldn't go a year without Ego bringing out a brand new line trimmer, but this one has some very different features. Now, firstly, it comes with a adjustable harness hook. So depending on where you want your comfort of your harness, you can adjust that. You can also adjust how long or short your shaft is for the taller or shorter gardener. And on the bottom, it has the power load head. You just press the button and it will suck in the line for you.
Next up, I have the brand new LV5000E. Now, this is Ego's answer to a sucker vac. Actually, it's a pretty good design. I like how that bag sits underneath. Now, you can convert this to a blower as well by simply just taking the tubes off and putting the blower attachment on. Let's turn it up and clean off James's mess. Now, that's in low mode. Look at the power of this thing. There is some incredible force of that product. I mean, just firing it up puts a smile on my face. And there's a shredder blade in there, so when you're sucking up all those leaves and put it in the bag, it shreds it up ready for your compost bin.
And we have some new blowers, not one, not two, not three, but 4 new blowers from Ego. Now, this machine here is replacing the 5300, and it comes with 18.5 Newton meters of blowing force. This one is replacing the 5800 and has 20 Newton meters of blowing force. And then we've got the big boy, the most powerful handheld blower in the world, which is going to be pushing out 32 Newtons of blowing force. And then we've got the backpack blower, and the backpack blower for the Pro X range, it'll be pushing out 36 Newton meters of blowing force. Now, these two come with some extra features, which is on the control side. And here we have got a digital display. We have got a heads-up headlight. We've got turbo button. You can control and lock in where you want your blowing speeds to be. You lock them in, and then you've got turbo. And last but not least, we have a lawnmower from Ego. Who knew?
Now, Ego are renowned for their lawnmowers, and if you haven't got one, you need one in your life. This is the brand new LM2000E ESP. Now, this is a 22-inch mower, so it's the biggest domestic mower they now produce. Very similar controls to their original machines. You've got your drive speed up here, so maximum down to a minimum. Drive on the handle. Blade speeds from 2, 1 and eco. Engagement of the blade is simple as pushing in the button, pulling back the lever, headlights on and off. Now, I do like the controls and the simplicity of the handles. They've gone back to that folding handle design. So you can basically just push the handles down like so, clip that in, fold the handles over to take your grass box off, and then you can flip it up over to sharpen your blade. Now, they have got the select cut blades on there, which is a mulching and collection setup. And having that mulching blade on there means they've been able to put a mulch plug included into the machine. So if I just move this lever up and down, you can see the mulch flap actually moves up and down in the deck, thus turning it into mulch or collect. And you can have it 25% mulch or you can have it 25% collect. You can select it on the dial. Very similar controls as the other one with the height of cut. And also, you can put a side discharge flap on the back.
So there we are, Ego have done it again. They have brought us 16 brand new products. Now, I think they have certainly answered a lot of their customers' wishes. They have filled a lot of gaps in their product lineup. Now, Josh, which is your favourite product for the 2025 lineup?
It's not a garden product.
Not
It's got to be that speaker, isn't it? I love the speaker.
I had an idea he was going to go for the speaker. Now, I think mine is probably the Auger. I think just because it's something I've looked forward to for a long time, and because the States had it before we did, it always makes it that little bit more sort of, I really want it, but they've got it. Now, they do make a mini bike over there, and I haven't seen that yet, so you never know.
But there is products here that the States haven't got.
There is indeed. So let us know in the comments what you think about all of the brand new Ego range for 2025. Thank you very much for watching.
We're Machinery Nation. We bring you product videos every week about tools and machinery. We hope you enjoy the video, so please subscribe, ding the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one.
Cheerio.